What's up, guys? This is Dinami from NewAgeMan.com, and I want to talk to you about alpha male qualities. How do you be the alpha male? How do you be the leader of your pack? How do you become more assertive, more confident, and attack life with ferocity and power? Right? Every guy, I think it's something that every guy wants to learn. Every guy at some point in your life has wanted to be powerful, has wanted power. You've wanted to walk into a room and have people turn their heads and look at you and recognize your power, see your aura as something incredible, right? But unfortunately, there are people in this world who will have you believe that being the alpha is something that you're born with, and that if you're the beta right now, you can never change it. Never. Impossible. Right? They couldn't be more wrong. Before I wrote the Alpha Male series, parts 1 and 2 on the website right now, NewAgeMan.com. Parts 1 and 2, link in the description below to parts 1 and 2. Alpha Male Mindset is part 1, and Alpha Male Body Language is part 2. Part 3 will be out soon, but before I decided to write this Alpha Male series, I was looking online and seeing what type of questions guys had about how to be more assertive, how to be more of the alpha male, right? How to be more attractive to women, all that stuff, right? But pretty much how to be more alpha. And I ran into this funny, ridiculous forum post on bodybuilding.com. And this guy was talking about Ziz. And I'm actually a fan of Ziz, right? I think he was a great guy. Rest in peace. But this guy was going off and saying how Ziz was the leader of his pack. And way before he started bodybuilding, even in his chess club, at his school. And if you're not the alpha now, you can never be the alpha. If you're beta, then you're always going to be beta. You can't change. It's something you're born with. That again, right? And so it's funny to me that this guy on bodybuilding.com, a website where people are working out day after day, training, getting more confident, becoming more assertive, changing themselves, is telling a bunch of other people that they can't change. I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. I kind of think that he was just trolling. But there are people out there who think that it's something you're born with. If you're beta now, you can never be alpha. Right? You can never change. Oh my God, what is going on today? There's lots of ambulances out. Shit is going down in Osaka, Japan. So for those of you who think that you can't change, for any shy guy out there, for any guy who's always been the beta, the guy who's been laughed at, you think people take you as a joke, I want to point your attention to Steve Jobs, right? So take a look at old videos of how Steve Jobs used to do his presentations for Apple, right? When Apple just got famous, right? When Apple just skyrocketed out there into the market, right? Take a look at Steve Jobs' old presentations and then skip to the more recent presentations just before he died. You will notice a change in the way he does his presentations about the Apple products, right? Before, he would just be, standing in front of a desk or podium or whatever, looking at his notes, hardly making eye contact. He would just stay in the same place, right? But as the years went on, as he got more confident, he'd start walking around. He'd start interacting more with the audience. He'd start, being more charismatic. Basically, before, he didn't come out being as charismatic as people know him now today, right? And that's the thing. that people do not realize. They have this wild perception that being alpha or charismatic or even sociable is something that you're born with, when these are learned traits. They can be learned. Being charismatic, being alpha, being sociable, they can be learned. Humans are monkey see, monkey do. Literally, we are monkey see, monkey do. Kids, they call kids a sponge. Kids are sponges. Kids are great at this, right? They mimic their parents, stuff they see on TV. Kids learn their behaviors from their parents. We are literally monkey see, monkey do. So if Steve Jobs can learn to be more charismatic, right? And if he can just learn to give an incredible presence whenever he was doing his presentations on Apple products, why would you think that you cannot learn to be more alpha, that you cannot learn the steps and practice every single day with your body language, with your mindset, that you can't become more alpha and more assertive and have more confidence in yourself and gain better relationships with women or attract women better? It can be done. It can be done. There are tons of examples of guys who have started from the bottom and risen straight to the top. Doesn't matter if it's business, sports, studying, the pickup world, picking up women. It doesn't matter. There have been tons of guys started from the bottom. They were shy. People didn't believe in them, but they went through the steps. They rose to every single challenge, and they're good now. They're great now. All right. So that's what I want people to remember, right? That these things can be learned. You can change. All right. So parts 1 and 2 is in the link in the description below. The Alpha Male series, NewAgeMan.com. This is Dinami. Live well and conquer, guys. Peace.
Get at me for